might have told me back in my gangbanging days. So, if you guys are ready, here it goes. Let me see if I get another audience member. Want to hear a poem?
Poetry! Woo!
We hold on to our afflicted lives like a badge of honor. Hermanos por vida. Young, naive, full of hope, day in, day out, on the block, away from the block, claiming the block. Then we get caught up on the block. Entering a new stage, a new world, a new beginning. The smells is what hit us first. The despair on these lonely faces. All around are mirrors, reflections of ourselves. We entered this cage with pride and strength. And those reflections become demons. Anger spewing out of their pores, surrounding us with hate. A hate born from struggle and strife. I sit on the bench, my mind enmeshed into my poem of insanity. The words become worlds, the syllables become planets, the letters become my universe. Nothing else exists. Mexico, Mexico, get up, pay attention, look around you. I don't listen, can't stop, addicted to my sorrow, expressed through these verses that have shined the light on the souls of every man in that cage. Every scar, every wrinkle, every indentation has a story. We are a walking library of battle and fatigue. The men stand up, the tension rises, they come closer. Mi hermanos are ready, fists clenched, there is nothing new. For months we have been battling every gang on every block. Numbers dwindle down to just a few with hearts of steel. I finish, listen to what I wrote. Quetzalcoatl enters my body and the words become the wind. A self-reflection of a boy fighting to become a man. We have created our own self-loathing. The words reverberate through every spirit. Quetzalcoatl resurrects our hearts. The blackness disappears. For one brief moment we are shining stars, gods. Pain becomes self-love and the men withdraw. My poem becomes a shield against who we don't want to be. My poem becomes a blanket that comforts the boy, and in his dreams a man emerges. For one brief moment, we all are Quetzalcoatl.
Wow. Excellent, excellent. Saloon poetry, man. Yeah! Woo! Emilio, he's reading stuff from his chapbook, which is available for $7. I know, mine are cheap. $3 each, $2 for $5 for Lens Square's publications. Well, you didn't buy any of mine. I didn't buy them mine. All right, then I'll forget it. Yep. Awesome. Enjoy the book. Give me another one.
Another one?
Yeah, I want to hear another one. Come on.
I wonder if I should bring one from the book. Oh, you know what?
Choose.
How about one of Eduardo's?
What is that book?
Hot Wings.
Ooh.
This is a poem from my friend Eduardo Rocho. And it's called Candles for Gangbang City. They appear on corners, alone or in dozens, sometimes alleys and storefronts or on the curb in a patch of grass. I've seen them on playgrounds and empty lots, accompanied by empty liquor bottles and sometimes flowers. They cost $2 now, to glow for a night, to burn for redemption. Lit since dawn, so soon after the shooting as if someone had a candle at the ready, waiting for the appropriate moment when Gangbang City claims her tribute, preferably a man-child who loves his gang, his family, his streets. Gangbang City doesn't care how insane you act or how imperial or how almighty you say you are. She just wants to see candles on the corners, red candle wax on the pavement, rest in peace scratched on the building wall, with two-dimensional diamonds, crowns, diamonds, clovers, hearts, and spades, cold and ruthless, especially in summer. Chicago's night canopy, street lamp spotlight on the corner, where blood and tears spill 40s and Hennessy. No sympathy for the innocent. There's no such thing at wrong place at wrong time. Here candles burn and hood names are scratched, erased, re-scratched, and then erased.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Do you have anything for Miro? I like open fist.
Open fist? Okay, let me see.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. This is great. Okay. Okay, it's a smaller one. These poems are untitled from the anthology Open Fist. This is 20-year anniversary of Open Fist, 20 years. Okay. So many false hopes, so many false answers. Who am I? What am I? Did I come into this world unknown? Did I come into this world with a gun in my hand and a needle up my arm? Was I born to die, crying for salvation, crying for hope? Is my pain ever going to be healed? Is my hurt ever going to be noticed? Walking down a lonely path into a lonely world with a lonely hurt only meant for me.
Oh man, very cool. Read some more. Go ahead.
All right, one more.
Please do.
This is a newer poem. This past summer I went through the redwood forest. So this is a poem that I wrote when I was in the redwood forest. Let me see if I can make sure I can get it out of here sometime soon. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, more from Open Fist too, because you have a few in there, I'm sure.
Okay. This is called Nothingness. It's a poem written in the redwood forest. I am but a blemish in this endless universe. What I achieve at, what I fail at, it is nothingness. My life has existed in this spectrum, disconnected from this world. No end, no beginning, it is nothingness. Childhood, imprisonment, relationships, fatherhood, it is nothingness. Because I am the stain on your dark heart, I am the soldado fighting your inner war. You call me your son, yet you left me to nothingness. Abandoned, exiled, soulless, I became your glorified nothingness. Now, my children have no father. I've become their nothingness.
Oh my gosh. That was awesome. As stupid as this is, there's this really old movie that Johnny Depp is in called Dead Man. And he is shot, it's all in black and white, and he's in the wilderness, and some guy, some Indian, sees him, and finally he's like trying to recover, and he's like, what's your name? He's like, nobody. My name is Nobody. Because I was a mixed tribe and everyone rejected me, and when I tried to learn, then, oh, you white people like you? What? And you were hated, and so I am Nobody. That is my name. And that's just totally, I know it's not the same thing, but it just popped in my head. It's like, nope, that's my name. Exhibit shame. That's what it was in the movie. That means nobody. Just call me Nobody. And then later on, Johnny Depp is there and he's got a gun, and you're like, are you with anybody? I'm like, nobody. And he's with somebody, but anyway, but sorry. Read something from
Open Fist?
Yes, you got it. Go.
All right, okay. Let's see. Okay. You guys ready for a poem?
Poetry time.
Yes.
If you guys are interested, we're from like the second generation of Saloon poets, and I work with Scars Publications, and I've got a lot of extra books, poetry, short stories, art books, and like, and I don't have a picture of them all at home, so buy them. $3 each or 2 for $5. Instant bargain. Collection books trade back over the years. Poetry books. And he's got this cool, hey, do you have something from this you would like to read? What is it, $7? What is it?
$7 this and $7 for my friend Ramiro Rodriguez book. We're from Humboldt Park. I came out of prison and wrote my first self-published chapter.
Read something for us.
Okay.
Pick something. You're awesome.
Okay, I can find the one that I want to read. here it goes.
All right, all right. What is it called?
Coming home.
Coming home.
Driving along with the pain crushing my soul, I have no home to go to. My home was with her. Cambo, here I come. Back to the violence of my childhood, the violence that molded me into the man I have become. My home was in Augusta, Chicago, Walton, the streets that sheltered me from my emotional insecurities. What brought me back to this dark place? What was bringing me home? Stepping out into the light, her smile was as bright as the sun. Her eyes pierced my heart with the joy that was so new and invigorating. As she walked through the gates in that gorgeous, sexy dress, swaying her breathtaking hips, I knew right then and there my soul was hers. Promises broken, dreams shattered, and yet she still has my soul. Without her, I am lost in limbo, holding on to lies. All I've ever known were the four corners of my existence. Standing on the block, holding security, making money, phrases of a culture that had guided me down a somber path. Loving her was easy. Loving her gave me hope. Loving her destroyed the walls around my heart that was built because of distrust and betrayal. Not knowing she only destroyed those walls to make them stronger. Her false love blinded me, created a wall around my heart that has now become impenetrable. I gave everything to my nación. I gave everything to her. What's left? A broken man with broken dreams, walking down a broken road, bleeding endlessly with a broken heart.